Welcome back to Miss Teacher Tube with Janice Leong. On today's episode, we're going to continue our work learning number words and the numerals that go with them. For today's episode, we're going to be specifically working on the numbers 11 to 20. Now, I have quite a spelling lesson coming up for you, so pay close attention. Practice writing your number words. Again, I don't expect you to memorize them all right away. It's a lot of work to do. So please practice, and I will see you soon.
Let's take a close look at the spelling of the word 11. 11 has 3 syllables, E, lev, N, and 6 sounds, E, O, V, N. E normally says E. The first and last E are schwa sounds. Normally, the first E, most of the time you will hear the second sound E. However, listen to the many ways I can sound that word out. 11, 11, 11. Listen to the last E. 11, 11, 11. You can hear many different vowel sounds going on there. So the first and last E are schwas. Let's take a look at the spelling of the word 12. 12 and 2 have the beginning 2 letters in common. With the word 12, there is 1 syllable and 5 sounds, T, W, E, O, V, and a silent E on the end. In this particular word, your E has 2 sounds, E. In the word 12, it is making its first sound and the last E is silent. Let's look at the word 13. 13 and 3 have the TH in common. They also have double graphemes, which are 2 letters that say a single sound. So in the word 13, we have 2 syllables. We have 5 sounds. T, E, N. TH says th or th. In the word 13, it's making its first sound. IR says the of first, and EE always says E. For double graphemes, we underline them because they make a single sound. The word 14 and 4 have the first 4 letters in common. The word 14 has 2 syllables, 14, and 6 sounds, F, O, T, E, N. OU says ow, o, oo, In the word 14, it's making its second sound, and EE always says E. The word 15 and 5 have the first 2 letters in common, F-I. 15 has 2 syllables, 15, and 6 sounds, F, T, E, N. I says I, E, Y. In the word 15, it's making its first sound, and EE always says E. The words 6 and 16 have a lot in common. You can see they share the first 3 letters, S-I-X. 16 has 2 syllables, 16, and 6 sounds, S, I, X, T, E, N. I says I, E, Y. In the word 16, it's making its first sound. EE always says E, and S says S or Z. And in the word 16, it's making its first sound. The words 7 and 17 have a lot in common. The first part of the word is exactly the same. In the word 17, there are 3 syllables, sev and teen. There are 8 sounds, s, v, n, t, e, n. The second E is double underlined because it's a schwa. and the first E makes its first sound eh. In the word 17, your S also has two sounds, S or Z, but it's making its first sound S. And E always says E. The word 18 and 8 have a lot in common. They share the first 5 letters, E-I-G-H-T. 18 has 2 syllables, 18, and 4 sounds, A, T, E, N. In the word 18, the E-I-G-H can say one of 2 sounds, A or I, it's saying A. And E always says E. The word 19 and 9 have a lot in common. The first 4 letters are exactly the same, N-I-N-E. The word 19 has 2 syllables, 19, and 6 sounds, N, I, N, T, E, N. I says I, E, Y. In the word 19, it is making its second sound, I. The first E in 19 is silent. E usually says E, but in this case it's a silent E that's helping the I say its second sound. And E always says E. Let's take a closer look at the word 20. 20 has a lot in common with the word 2 and 12. You can see all 3 words start with TW. 20 has 2 syllables, twen-T, and 6 sounds, T, W, E, N, T, E. E says or E in the word 20, it's making its first sound. Y has 4 sounds, Y, I, E. In this case, it is making its 4th sound, E.
Welcome back. So you can see that today's episode is a lot like learning your number words and numerals 0 to 10. Only today we're going to 20. So we're going to start out writing words that are related to one another. And the activities I have coming up for you, all the numbers are related to one another. Now again, if you can count, you can probably figure it out. You'll need to do some sounding out though to figure it out. And again, if there are more than one letters working together to make a sound, underline it if it helps you sound it out properly. Let's do this example together and then I'll let you get started on your own work. Here we go. So the first word is, remember, this one is not saying anything, is totally silent. So t, oo. The O is saying its third sound, ah, o, oo. 2. Now remember, I'm having you work on related words. So if you can figure out the first one, the other ones are connected to it. So 2, t, w, e, l, v, silent E. 12. So the silent E is not saying anything. We can double underline that. And 12. The next one, 212, can you guess what that one's going to be? It's a related word. Let's sound it out. T, w, e, n, t, e. Now again, the Y is making its 4th sound, y, I, e. That's the tricky part. So 20. 20. So this is just an example of the type of work you're going to be working on the slides coming up. Have some fun with it. Take your time and sound out the first word because it's going to give you a lot of clues about what the second word is. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. I've got some reading for you to do. I'd like you to read the sentences coming up and figure out which one is the number word, figure out what that number word is, and write it on the line. You do not need to write out all the sentences. You just need to write which sentence you're working on, so the number in front, and what numeral you need for the number word in the sentence on the line. Okay, so for this one, this is how it goes. So she wants 15 candies. Oh, here is my number word, 15. Looks like that. He likes all 19 dogs. There's my number word, 19. Looks like that. Okay, again, for your work coming up, I just want you to write the number of the sentence and put a line like that and write the numeral to go with the number word that you're reading in each sentence. Have fun. We'll see you soon. Well, we've come to the end of another Miss Teacher Tube episode. I hope you've learned a lot about your numbers 11 to 20. Again, please re-watch this as many times as you need and practice writing your numbers and numerals 11 to 20. Again, if these videos are useful to you, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.